Let's talk about Marty Supreme. This is a movie that stars Timothy Chalamet as a world-class ping pong player. Tell me about Marty Supreme.
Yes, Marty Supreme is Timothy Chalamet plays Marty Mauser, who just returned from almost winning the World Championship ping pong tournament. He returns home to a family that is disgusted with him because he left out of nowhere. He has no job. And so this is him trying to get a job. He works as a shoe salesman, but he's a guy who knows that he is better than that. He is going to make ping pong his thing, his passion, and he will become a nationally known figure. And so the problem is that he's working at this job for his uncle. The championships are coming up in Japan. He needs money to pay for plane tickets and the trip to go there, but his uncle won't pay him for another couple days, but he needs the money today. So what he winds up doing is he winds up stealing the money he's owed from his uncle in order to pay for the trip, at which sets off a series of unfortunate events. One is the police are coming after him because he stole. And then there's kind of a mob thing. He also knocked up his friend's wife, Rachel, played by Odessa Azarium. And then he meets there's a lifeline that's sent to him in I don't have the name, but it's Kevin O'Leary is in the movie. He plays a rich man, believe it or not, who's married to Kay, who is played by Gwyneth Paltrow. He needs Kevin O'Leary's money to send him to Japan now, but he also starts banging his wife. And this is from one of the Safdie brothers. I don't know which one is it. It's not Ben. It's the other one, Josh.
It's Josh Safdie.
Yeah, and to me, I'll just say it real quick, and I'll go to you. But this felt like Uncut Gems. I liked Uncut Gems. Didn't like this movie.
Yeah, I this also felt like Uncut Gems, an unhinged character that is willing to sacrifice anyone and everyone to get ahead. Doesn't care about anyone but himself. A completely self-involved, selfish individual. The issue is, though, the problem is he's played by Timothy Chalamet, who's very likable, and Marty is likable, who does horrible things to people in his life,
and then becomes unlikable.
And becomes incredible. And also, there's this relationship with Gwyneth Paltrow's character, and Kevin O'Leary. Gwyneth Paltrow plays Kay Stone, a kind of like older movie star. She was a star back in the day. She's trying to make it on Broadway. Kevin O'Leary plays Milton Rockwell, her husband, that is finance. Here's what's weird: Kevin O'Leary is a good actor. Yeah. I was surprised. He's very good in this.
I should tell you, I went to a screening and Gwyneth Paltrow and Catherine Hahn were doing the Q&A. They were very impressed with Kevin O'Leary. And they were filming it during the election. And they talked about how he would do these amazing performances and then go off and be on CNN.
Yeah, no, Kevin O'Leary's, I watched Shark Tank. I love Shark Tank. And as Milton Rockwell, I also saw he was in another movie this year. I forget what it is right now, but he's great.
I mean, as himself.
No. In any case, the relationship between Marty and Gwyneth Paltrow's character, Kay Stone, is completely ridiculous. The sex scenes between them it doesn't make sense at all why she would risk everything to cheat with Marty behind the back of Milton Rockwell, Kevin O'Leary. The ping pong scenes were pretty amazing. I thought this might have evolved into like a Rocky, but with ping pong. It doesn't go there. Even though I will say this, I give Timothy Chalamet credit. He did like really work hard to learn ping pong and play it at an intense rate. There's a whole rivalry with this opponent from Japan who's deaf. We learn later is deaf, which is why he's so good at ping pong, because he can focus, leading to a big tournament in Japan and to get to that tournament. But you're right, this is very Uncut Gems with a unlikable character, and it's, in my opinion, it's being overpraised
Mhm.
by a lot of people. It's getting a lot of accolades and praise and whatnot, but like, I mean, we just reviewed Song Sung Blue. Can we get some likable characters in movies? He's not a hero. He's an a-hole. And I didn't like Marty the character. The movie is
Mm.
very well done. It's also way too long.
Yeah.
2 hours 30 freaking, it's over 2.5 hours. Doesn't need to be. And Uncut Gems, I felt really worked. Here's why. Adam Sandler's character in Uncut Gems is really unlikable, does terrible things, and pays for it. And I don't feel the way this story played out,
Yeah.
Marty really, he doesn't really, I don't even know if he learns any lessons. Like after the event
Yeah.
play
Which
out,
is ironic because there's a redemption at the end, but I feel like he didn't earn it.
he didn't earn the redemption. And the great thing about Uncut Gems, we know how that ends.
Mhm.
The guy in Uncut Gems gets what he deserves. And it's tragic. Loved Uncut Gems. This is trying to be that, falls short. So this is a pass for me. I do not recommend Marty Supreme. Even
Yeah.
though I'll give it this. The filmmaking by Josh Safdie, amazing. Ping pong scenes, amazing. The period nature of, because it takes place in what, the 50s? Ish,
Yes,
early,
roughly around
yeah,
there.
it's great. And Timothy Chalamet, amazing. He is a great actor. I just didn't, and I did not love him in this movie, but he is a great. What
Yeah.
do you think, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you my issue with the movie. It's like Uncut Gems. It's this tension and release. You know, um, he gets himself in a bad situation. Then he figures out a way how to get out of it. But then he gets himself into another bad situation, and then he figure out a way to get out of it. And then up and down, 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 up and down.
Yeah.
It's relentless, and that's my problem. Is it's relentless, and the more that goes on, as you say, he becomes more and more unlikable. And it's all supposed to be built to this payoff at the end, and it's kind of the it's that idea of getting what you deserve. The guy is so morally bankrupt by the end of the movie that when the payoff comes, it's like this guy doesn't deserve it, and he shouldn't deserve the thing he got. Um, uh, Look, nostalgia is the only thing that really works in here. There are things in the movie, people who appear in the movie that are really cool. It's like, wow, Josh Safdie got that guy. Josh Safdie got that guy. The fact that he got Kevin O'Leary was pretty amazing. And I told you there's a Howard Stern reference right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because Marty is selling shoes to a woman named Marianne, and that's Marianne from Brooklyn, from the Howard Stern show. I'm going, that voice is unmistakable, and the fact that they called her Marianne in the movie,
right.
says it all.
But
So yeah, it's just it is like getting punched and punched and punched in the face, and then thinking that the ending made it all better. Will make it all better.
It did not. The ending to me did not. The ending did not redeem Marty from the
Right.
horrible things he did. It wasn't.
Yep.
He didn't have that profound lack of self-awareness.
Yeah,
And
I for a fact that I've seen interviews with Timothy Chalamet about it, and the ending is the payoff of the entire movie.
yeah.
And when you get that wrong, it says something about your movie.